For the first practice in this Balanced Life series, I chose journaling, a way to connect with myself and understand what's going on inside me. I used to journal nearly every day, but it's something that I've let slip away with the busyness of life. I started off the week unsure of how journaling every morning would have an impact on me, but I knew that it would have some impact, and I guess I was surprised by the results. I think my biggest struggle throughout the week was actually waking up on time in order to have enough time to journal. I was only able to write one page this morning. My original alarm did not go off and I woke up naturally, thankfully, before it was time for me to leave. And now I'm gonna get ready for work. Yeah, I kind of wish that I did have time to write more because I feel like I started getting into stuff and then I wasn't able to process through it as much as I would like to.
You at the end of the day, or at the end of my work day anyway, for a little recap on how I feel like this has affected me. Honestly, not that much, but it's only been one day, so, you know. I do think that it was easier for me to concentrate on my work and like being present at work and not thinking about other things that I was thinking about. But I wish I'd had a longer time in the morning to write. I think that I didn't get out as much as I wanted, but I literally had to stop because it was time for me to go to work. So hopefully I can remedy that tomorrow by waking up a little bit sooner.
Good morning, it is day 2, and this morning I was able to wake up earlier than yesterday, which is good. I'm gonna sit here and journal for a bit because this morning I actually got ready before starting to journal, whereas yesterday I journaled and then got ready. So I'm trying to see what works better. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down and journal. I actually have to charge my battery, so no clips of it. Could you hear Gary in the background? Hey buddy. Hi. How's it going, bud? You're so sleepy in the mornings. Well, I'm done journaling and it's time for me to leave. I literally am crying. I don't know if it's because writing released my emotions that were already pent up or something, but I went and said goodbye to Luke and literally am just like... Anyway, I gotta leave right now or else I'm gonna be late to work. So, but yeah, that's how it's going. Being able to write out some stuff in the mornings made it easier and clearer for me to explain myself when I did talk to somebody who was close to me. This morning, I am so tired. I stayed up late last night editing. I went to sleep past midnight. So this morning, I woke up late. I was gonna skip journaling entirely because I mean, this whole series is about balance and I feel like it wasn't balanced to wake up earlier in order to journal when I didn't get enough sleep. Also, editing until midnight was not very balanced, but if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have been able to post. So, well, I wouldn't have been able to post on time. But we're gonna write a few sentences in here just to keep the habit, keep the streak going, but no pressure. Since I am running on like about 4 hours of sleep, I am gonna stop and get a chai on the way to work. Hopefully it'll help me stay awake because I've got a whole hour drive. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love Sheets chai. It's so good. I actually would love to learn what kind of
mix or syrup they use, so I can make it from home. But anywho, off to work. Hopefully this keeps me awake. I think it will, but.
In a few of the mornings, it kind of felt like a chore. I also found that because there wasn't enough time, I would be getting into the flow of things, and then my alarm would go off and it would put an abrupt stop to my processing. Good morning, guys. Sorry the lighting is absolutely horrible. I have the overhead light on. It is finally Friday. I also, again, don't have super long to write. That's okay. I've decided that I'm going to get fast food for lunch so I don't have to make lunch. I don't have to pack lunch right now. I used to do that nearly every single day because I would never meal plan. Today, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna journal here for a bit and then get ready to go. Last night, I did a Star Wars themed date night because it was May the 4th. I made like a show ticket for the Mandalorian to give to Luke and made him do a Star Wars themed crossword puzzle, and like all the food was themed and it was great. Also, yes, I'm eating a popsicle for breakfast. I also got too distracted and did not make any breakfast for myself. So lunch out, didn't make breakfast. Being in bed this morning was glorious. Like, I did not want to get up. So there's that, but if I don't leave right now, I'm gonna be late for work, so cheers. Now we're gonna talk about the scale that I talked about in my intro video to this series for life improvement. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It was honestly very helpful in a way, but the exact way that I did it, I don't think was the most impactful. Like, I think if I were to do it in a different time of day, perhaps on my lunch break at work, or maybe once I got home, or maybe wake up earlier in order to do it, that would have changed the impact that it had, or the life improvement. But yeah, not bad. I think it was good all in all. Peaceful feeling scale. This one you might be a little surprised by. I am gonna give it a 5 out of 10. The reason being, the journaling itself did not actually produce a peaceful feeling. But the reason I think that is because what was going on internally wasn't peaceful. But in order for it to come out and be able to become something more peaceful, like, it was helpful overall, but the actual act of doing it was not peaceful because it stirred up what was already going on inside me that wasn't a peaceful feeling naturally. So that's why I give it a 5 out of 10. However, it still was really good. And then likeliness to continue, I'm giving a 7 out of 10. Today is Sunday. I did this challenge over a week, like a work week, so Monday through Friday. Yesterday I did not journal, and today I actually am feeling a craving to journal, which is why I am saying a 7 out of 10. It's pretty high on the scale, though I'm probably not going to want to do it every single day. There were days during this challenge that I didn't want to do it, and honestly, one of the days I chose not making breakfast and not packing my lunch so that I would be able to journal. So like stuff like that I probably wouldn't do again. But anyway, yeah, I am not entirely sure what I'm going to do for next week's challenge, but I have a couple ideas. So stay tuned, and thanks for being here. If you want to not miss that video, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks for being here. Okay, bye.